home reveals itself gently, like a whispered promise against the winter air. From the first moment of arrival, the atmosphere feels calm yet deeply intentional, an architecture shaped not by excess, but by restraint, light, and emotional presence. This is a house that embraces stillness, where Mediterranean warmth meets minimalist clarity, creating a sanctuary that feels both grounded and poetic. Even in winter, light becomes the home's most powerful material. Soft daylight glides across pale plaster walls, stretching slowly through the spaces as the hours unfold. Shadows are not treated as absence, but as texture, adding depth, rhythm, and a quiet drama to every corner. The entry does not overwhelm, it gently prepares the senses. A narrow passage, framed by textured stone and warm timber, encourages the body to slow down. This transition feels almost ceremonial, guiding visitors from the outside world into a calmer inner rhythm. The main living area feels like a sheltered cove within the home. Low winter sun filters through large openings, casting golden tones across linen upholstery and muted clay surfaces. The space does not demand attention, instead, it invites long pauses, deep breaths, and quiet presence. Rather than bold ornamentation, warmth is expressed through nuance. Lime-washed walls, soft terracotta hues, and hand-finished wood surfaces echo Mediterranean traditions, yet they are reinterpreted through a minimalist lens. The result is timeless, tactile, and deeply comforting. Every opening feels intentionally placed, framing views of bare trees, pale skies, and distant hills. The winter landscape becomes part of the interior composition, like living artwork that shifts with weather and time. Architecture here does not compete with nature, it quietly honors it. There is a noticeable absence of visual noise. Furnishings are minimal, objects carefully chosen. This restraint allows the architecture itself to speak, the gentle curve of a wall, the weight of a wooden beam, the softness of diffused light. Moving through the home feels like following a calm narrative. Hallways widen into small pauses, corners reveal unexpected views, and transitions between spaces feel fluid rather than abrupt. The journey through the house becomes as meaningful as the destinations themselves. Stone feels like stone, wood feels like wood, plaster feels alive with subtle imperfections. These honest materials bring a sense of authenticity that resonates emotionally. In winter, their tactile warmth becomes especially important, grounding the home in sensory comfort. The kitchen is not a showpiece, but a quiet heart. Warm light hovers above natural surfaces, and the atmosphere feels intimate even in silence. It's a space designed for slow mornings, shared tea, and the kind of everyday rituals that define real living. Each bedroom feels like a retreat within a retreat. Soft textures, muted colors, and filtered daylight create an atmosphere of deep rest. The outside winter world feels distant here, held at bay by layers of calm and thoughtful design. Water, light, and stone come together with understated elegance. Steam rises against textured walls, winter daylight slipping gently through frosted glass. These spaces elevate daily routines into moments of reflection and care. Even the outdoor spaces are designed to be experienced in colder months. A sheltered terrace, framed by raw walls and timber elements, becomes a place for quiet contemplation. Wrapped in a blanket, one can sit here and watch the pale winter sun descend slowly behind the horizon. This home does not impose itself on its surroundings. Instead, it listens to the path of the sun, to the changing tones of the sky, to the quietness of winter air. The design feels like a collaboration between human intention and natural rhythm. More than a visual experience, the house shapes emotional tempo. Mornings feel gentle, afternoons reflective, evenings deeply calm. Architecture here becomes an invisible guide, subtly encouraging a slower, more mindful way of living. This is not the minimalism of emptiness, but of clarity. Every element serves a purpose, yet nothing feels rigid. The Mediterranean spirit softens the discipline, creating spaces that feel human, welcoming, and emotionally rich. Though deeply connected to the winter landscape, the home feels timeless. Its beauty does not rely on trends or spectacle, but on proportion, light, and atmosphere, qualities that will remain meaningful as seasons and years continue to pass. In the end, this home reminds us that great architecture does not need to shout. It can whisper, soothe, and hold space for life as it unfolds. For the Modo Haus community, this is more than a tour, it is an invitation to embrace calm luxury living, where light, material, and landscape come together to shape a deeply serene way of being.